question. I could come in and take a language class here at KIC,
You can.
not being a member.
You can. You do not have to be a tribal member to take language classes. You could learn Tlingit, Tsimshian, or Haida languages.
That's so cool.
And it's conversational, so if you stick with the classes, you'll learn how to hold conversation in these languages.
It's free, and we don't do reading and writing. We geared away from that, so we say hear, listen, memorize. So we don't write anything down, and we just go over and over repetitive stuff. So
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is why has the language died off? I mean, shouldn't it have been passed and passed and passed?
It should have.
Yeah, it should have. There was a gap when everything was going great, especially with our elders, where they would do everything with potlatches. They'd go on trips and they'd go dancing other ways, and all of a sudden that came to a halt. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a new generation coming in, but all of a sudden, the only time they would do any dancing is to raise funds for an organization, for a family in need, or just to dance and have a good time. But they no longer practiced it. And the language too, that also began.
Being the largest in Alaska.
Second largest.
Second largest? Mm-hmm. Okay. So 3 different tribal languages.
That's right.
Is that unusual?
That's very unusual. Now, and in some ways yes, and in some ways no. A long time ago, hundreds of years ago, a lot of our ancestors spoke all 3 languages. And we potlatched in winter, and our families married. We had trading pacts and marriage pacts with different tribes and nations. Yeah. So for thousands of years, we've been friendly. And in the winter potlatches, we had all come and speak one language when we got together in the winter. And so a way to show respect is to learn the other person's language.
So you have a number of students that are learning more than one?
No, most of them are learning just one right now, but there's interest. They say that they plan to learn a second and a third. I know Shimalyach, I know Tsimshian, but my next language, I know I'm going to be a student of Captain Joe. I will be learning Tlingit. So some people want to know 2 languages, some people want to know 3, and a lot of our families, maybe the mother is Tsimshian and the dad is Tlingit, so they want to honor both sides. And that's very traditional, but it hasn't really been practiced for probably almost over 100 years here in Ketchikan.
Wow.
So that's a possibility. It's something, I guess that's the good side, the benefit of teaching 3 languages, because throughout Southeast, all language programs are only teaching 1 language.
Really?
Here is a place where you can learn all 3.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so neat.
The Ketchikan Indian Corporation is really stepping out to fund these programs, and I'm really proud of them for what they're doing. See Alaska started first, and then Gold Belt came in and started supporting the Tlingit and other programs, but KIC program has really stepped up to the plate to really fund a program that is almost dying away. But there's an old saying that comes from Haynes in a song that was given to the Sea Alaska Corporation. A part of that song is Akadi Hasagachtu Achch. What it says there is, once again our voices will be heard upon this land. And that's what we're hoping, that's what we're looking for, that our voices will be heard upon this land. Not for politics, so we could converse one another.
And
Converse.
it's respect. It's the
Yes.
best we can do to honor each other, speak each other's languages, and our language. We feel like when it's spoken, it's in the air. It's alive then. It's
It
not
was
alive in a
beautiful.
book. It's not alive on a CD or DVD. But when human beings are speaking and it's in the air, then something good is there.
Yeah.